Thank you for ordering this Mars and Libra Snapshot Transit Report. This is the piece Libra. And of course, we're going to look into the pre-Mars return that is coming for you. Of course, having to journey its way through the underworld, it has reached its point of detriment. Something that, with your Venus placement, will be interesting to see quite literally balanced, seeing both planets in their detriment, and the subsequent moon in Capricorn detriment square that every moon in Capricorn during this transit, you're going to see once again expressed. Mars, once again, I believe, shifts coming out of October. So, like referenced in the transit talk, this is going to allow you, really us, to take the mastery of how we act off our behaviors. We're integrating kind of like a perfected technique and is now being expressed with polished professional, if anything, in quality. We know that Libra rules your third house, and like myself, your rising is late. So it shifts the potency of the house near the end at its final degrees. So a lot of this Libra season transit is you manifesting the attitude of the perfection of your actions, knowing that this quality of your analysis and this integration is everything you manifest. This is getting ready for you to produce actions that express your social attitude. It's effectively like applying marketing strategy that you might have implemented over the past 30 days, and you're now taking action to test and experiment what you're experiencing before the sun goes into Libra, and you now step forward with that awareness and commit to everything that while the sun is in Virgo, you're still analyzing. We know the South Node is also here on your third house, and bearing in mind the degrees, this is going to coincide with a very powerful unlocking of your attitude. And this is where, of course, you being part of the new generation, a builder of the new earth, a lot of what you are building is coming in. Taurus is very slow, so Taurus is stubborn enough to really take its time and build quality on what is meant to last forever, especially with the totality here with Saturn. So now coming into such a pivotal turning point, this is going to kick into gear the swing that over the next 2 years, which you'll start to see happen now post new moon in Virgo, more of this condensation or crystallization of physical material that shows greater traction, that shows, you don't want to focus on movement as much as quality and strength, quality over quantity. And it'll show there's still more to return, like your Saturn return, but it should feel really good to see, okay, you're moving in the right direction, quite literally. we want to take into account, once again, the detriments. So this is putting you in a position to express this masculinity, this desire more cooperatively. And with Venus, right, opposite this really completes in said unconventional ways how you're meant to here almost reverse traditional norms, gender norms, social expectations, especially, of course, with Uranus on the rising. Barack Obama, ironically, also had Lucifer in Leo, the North Node in Leo, and his Sun and Uranus in the 7th house as an Aqua rising. And he is, of course, as was destined to, very instrumental in the legalization of same-sex marriage. And I'm using that as an example because Uranus, in context to today's social period, right? If you think Leo is social and now is the axis of love and marriage in Libra, we see Uranus as the influence which now impacted the innovative and unconventional nature of what was seen as different now being passed. And I want to now reference that because you have this in Aquarius. So you're meant to impact the collective in ways, and this I'm using a same-sex example, but this is regardless of your sexual orientation. You're taking this beyond sexual orientation. You're taking this beyond humanity. And whereas Barack influenced the collective socially, you with your social personality are influencing the collective. And this is where the actions you're taking socially to express this in your attitude are going to prepare you for February, when by Aquarius season, post Saturn Aquarius, you're applying this direction into now the extraordinary quality and strength with which you're expressing all of this, which is high peak revolutionary energy. Because once Pluto tours through here over the next decade, this is what's going to really awaken more, what crazy alien invasion y'all have been planning from the get-go. This is really also wild too, because once again, you're a new generation, you're a new gen, bro. So you got the Neptune in Aquarius, Jupiter in Gemini. So this Mars Grand Air Trine is unlike anyone born before you, with Neptune in the signs before Capricorn. You already have this very uncanny, supernatural, intuitive understanding and awareness of how exactly to take these steps. It's like, once again, coming up with a marketing plan, and you already intuitively know exactly who to talk to and who to market to without even necessarily having the details, which has to be supernatural because, now you're able to take advantage of the time you're saving and the funds that you can allocate better, because you're more than just a genius whiz. You represent entirely this new aeon. Okay. Uranus is still right on your Saturn, and Jupiter is coming up over your MC. So this is representing the evolution of the quality of your legacy. It's everything that you have quite literally been waiting for, that the nodes now are unlocking the social attitude necessary in order for you to lead forward authentically and to really forge through this philosophy of who you see yourself as. This is especially important for Aquarius suns. I mean, your soul is ascended as fuck, bro. You have Isis, Pallas Athena, the god of war, the lord of the underworld. You have a fucking party in your soul, dude. And you can see it. You're dancing. You literally post videos on Instagram dancing. because there's a party in your soul and you're just out here beaming these positive vibes, quite literally. You don't give a fuck whether people like it or not. It's a blessing. I get it. I dig it. So this Mars in Libra is you now applying all of that in your perspective and polishing the way you actually present this and developing now an updated sense of social skills that facilitate more efficiency of your approach. This is going to be contrasted into next year by 2024 when Jupiter's in your 11th house and you're now achieving fame. Like there's the Pars of Fortune there. This is preparing you to really become a household name, I feel like. Really come into independent success. I mean, I didn't know you were out here spinning the block on game shows and winning infinities, fam. So like clearly you can do whatever you want. This is just definitely going to, in reevaluating now with Venus direct, your swagger, you know, how as Leo rising king, you really now polish and beautify your social personality. The new moon in Virgo is going to have you manifest this brand new life and perspective. Very exciting. Opposite Juno, you know, Zeus's wife, in, of course, Pisces. And it's really going to open up so much more on what's possible because of how you transform your own manifestation ability. You're supernatural in your awareness of knowledge, and so the second house of Virgo is the ability to manifest the proof and receipts. It's invisible though, so like you don't even need, that's why you don't need planets there. It's like you can do it indirectly, like by matter of fact, indirectly, as if like you can tell people where to look for the research. You don't have to really, you can literally just tell people what you know, and you don't have to show them proof. You can just be like, look, this is the truth. If you want proof, research here and here. And when they do, they'll find that, oh shit, you were right. So your ability to really command this, as it's awakening in your behavior with Pluto coming out of Cap, is going to be a really powerful contention. That's the major part with the square at the end of this transit. By then, Mars will have passed the South Node. It's going to be in the third house region. So that's awakening how you take this supernatural quality of your spirit and now control that in your lifestyle and awaken that in your behavior. So it's not something you think of as a concept. It's something that you live more. Of course, you know, the burden of having Saturn on the MC with Uranus on your sun is you're someone and something that people have never seen before. And like you're innovative, which makes you controversial because you're outside the box. So to have to maintain the integrity of that and not switch up because people are weak little bitches. I mean, you're a king, clearly. So you're the king, clearly. So that's what's up. And you're going to find that the Mars Grand Air Trine really allows you to connect on all cylinders, on all levels of your mind, to connect how you're taking this classic action with the knowledge of how to express that and who you're expressing that to other people. And now this will be complete by the expansion of exactly what to say as the words and letters just come to you, like in the Wheel of Fortune, where you just knew exactly what to say. Infinity Gang. I hope you enjoyed this report. Definitely looking forward to our next session. And you really just want to see this year as preparation to beef up your MC and 10th house. And once all this gets ready to move into Gemini, that's you voraciously showing love to your fan base. Okay, your 11th house is dope, bro. You can tell the nature of people's supporters by their 11th house, and they feed your soul. Okay, even if you beef with them a little bit, it's playful. You stay blessed as always. And until next time, peace.